Hello everyone, Willem Toet here from RML. I just wanted to briefly talk to you about the repair of Jason Plato's car from the Donnington accident. First of all, the repair at the racetrack, which a lot of people will have seen evidence of. So Jason had a big roll, you will have all seen it if you're watching this, I imagine. And then we got the car back on the back of a truck. It was lifted in, the underside looked okay, the rest of it, honestly, we all thought that's done, that's finished, it's just a wreck. But we started just to have a look at the car, that's how it started. Jason's race engineer crawled in and started having a look at the chassis, our team manager crawled in as well to have a bit of a look, and the boys were all having a look, okay, what's damaged? What prevents us from going back again? So the first thing we found was actually the roll cage, the safety cage we put inside to protect the driver, was actually okay, which is a really, that's a great Chevrolet thing, I think, because the standard shell of the car was strong enough that the impact didn't really get through to do enough damage to our roll cage on the inside. So the cage was okay. We just then started to look at all the different bits. Do we have spare parts? Have we got enough people? As soon as we realised we're going to try, we're going to see if we can do this, even though none of us were really convinced at first that we could actually get it finished. Unless you absolutely give it everything, it's not going to happen. So we started to give it everything, and a bit of a nudge from Ray Malek and I went round to look for more RML people who's around. Doug's in hospitality with his wife and baby. So poor Doug got the tap on the shoulder, and Ed as well. Oh, Ed, come on, you're going to rebuild it. No, never. Yeah, we're going to try, mate. Can you give us a hand? So, and then Jason, the #1 from Sports Cars, was there, and so you just had people pulled in from everywhere, and we almost had too many people. You know what it's like, you get too many people, you can't all fit around the car and do your jobs, there's not enough room. So, but the guys were really good. No one got angry, no one, apart from me, got overexcited. They're just going around doing their jobs. So, different people, we replaced the door, the front bumper, the bonnet, the whole of the front end. Basically, engine mount damaged, the gearbox mounting a little bit not so good, things like this. Got the engine started relatively early to make sure, will it start? Was it damaged too badly, or will it start? And the engine started, so there's another tick, okay, the engine will run if we get this thing going, and so on. Lots of suspension damage, no point going into the detail, just everything was damaged. Step by step, the boys working in there, they set themselves up in little mini groups. Okay, I know about this area, so I'll work here. They sorted it out amongst themselves, and step by step we got the thing going. 15 minutes to go, it's on its setup wheels. We measured the cambers and toes, and they're not even that bad. And as soon as you see that, you know, okay, the chassis is straight. This thing should be able to run. So we got it running, and you can imagine the other teams couldn't believe it either. Just like as we started to realise, we've ticked things off, this thing's going to go. So, we get it repaired at Donnington, Jason goes out, finishes the race, climbs from 19th to 6th, a really good effort. Then the lads would finally allow me to say, thank you, great job boys, because it was a fantastic job. Because they wouldn't let me say thank you until they got it done. And that's one of the great things for me personally working at RML. There's such a great team of people, the guys are so willing to just have a go. Let's get this done. So, the repair afterwards, we came back to RML. Normally after a race meeting we have a Monday off to give the boys a bit of a breather after a race meeting. No, nobody was taking a day off. The mechanics came in, the technicians came in, stripped the car, got it into the fabrication shop. The fabricators had a look at it, they had already had a look at the car early Monday morning, assessed what panels they needed. They were getting the panels they needed so ready. We actually had to cut up some other bits to achieve that, but they were getting their parts ready. Then by Monday afternoon the car was in the fab shop ready for repair with everything stripped out. By Wednesday the fabricators, by working a little bit of a shift system that they worked out between themselves, had got the chassis repaired. Wednesday evening the paint shop boys worked a late one. I don't know how late, let's call it a night shift, but they worked a late one and got it done. Thursday morning the mechanics had the car back and started to rebuild it. It's now early the next week and we're getting ourselves ready for the Thruxton round, and hopefully you'll see it all there back in pristine condition and flying. And that's it. Cheerio.